taken my own life at one point.
We're live at the FedUp rally right now in Washington,
D.C.
like
a kid who at this very moment is being prescribed Oxycontin for the very first time. I also had no idea that this medicine being prescribed to me would take over my life and catapult me into a 10-year nightmare full of hopelessness and despair.
Welcome. Thank you for joining.
But something could be different for that kid today. The fact is, me and my parents were never warned by the doctors that this little, tiny, safe painkiller was in reality a highly addictive heroin pill. In fact, the warnings on the bottle said nothing about, the warnings on the bottle said nothing about 8 kids die every day in Massachusetts as a result of taking this. The label simply read, may cause drowsiness, do not take with alcohol. I was 14, I didn't drink alcohol. So. When is this going to change?
Zach, you're recovering addict. He's speaking right now.
The true realities of taking these medicines, more people might still be alive today. I've lost loved ones to opioid dependency and continue to see families' lives given away to big pharmaceutical. So Obama and our federal government, I ask with a full heart that you consider the lives of our sons and daughters, our brothers and sisters, our friends and family. Help us change the way addiction is looked down at or even looked over. Help us stop this epidemic in our country. Thank you.
We have to do something. This is the numbers are just too much, people.
Hi, my name is Joey Parks, and I'm also recovering ES, and I'm an addict. Since we started this event today, 16 people have died from prescription overdose. That means that 16 people will not have a chance of a life of recovery today. Yeah. My story is very similar to many addicts. I started using prescription medication at an early age, which then led me to be a full-blown heroin addict by the age of 16. My parents dealt with it like most parents. They swept it under the rug, hoping that everything would work out and be alright. Because the stigma of being a drug addict today in society means that you are less than, which no parent wants for their child. Well, I'm here to tell you that that is not the case. I'm here to be the voice of that parent's child who thought that he or her were a mistake or an embarrassment. I'm here to tell you that today in high schools, weed is no longer the drug of choice.
No.
Today, kids are now using prescription medications, heroin as meth as a recreational drug.
Yep.
Now that the federal government deems it appropriate for children starting at the age of 11 to use Oxycontin, we will not only see the overdose rates go up for kids today, and even start younger using prescription drugs. The government is supposed to help us, not make it worse by prescribing children prescription heroin. But the federal government does nothing about this problem. Next year at this event, there will be more than just 16 people dead within these hours. Where everyone you would know will now be affected by drug use in one way or another. We need to say enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
That we are fed up with the way our government overlooks addiction. This is no longer will just be an epidemic in our country, but a pandemic. Thank you for letting me share.
Welcome. Seriously, out of the mouths of those who've experienced it the most. Like, we have to do something. This is absolutely ridiculous. Just another speaker about a psychiatrist. Here you go, 1 second.
For those of you who are here because you've lost loved ones, may God bless you. For those of you who are here because you're working in this field with addicts, God bless you also. And for those of you who are in recovery, God bless you. That I've been involved in working in this area, I've been very impressed at the amount of work that's gotten done locally. There's so many people working so hard, had such success within their local communities in terms of getting things done, in terms of getting Narcan available. Even now we have police involved. I mean, this is a new era locally. But we're here because of the fact that there's been so little change within the federal government in those same years. And the federal government has the resources to do things that could really change stuff, but it hasn't done it. It's like some kind of behemoth that's just slow moving and not very responsive to the needs of people.
And look at
You
the
know, this
crowds
thing with
around.
Hillary Clinton, when she got out there and began to talk to real people about what's going on, it seems to have made a difference in the thinking to where she's talking about how we should be spending an extra $750 million a year on prevention and treatment. That would really be something if it could come true. We need more of the federal officials going out and meeting real people to see what's going on in this country. The other major problem we're having, as far as I can tell, is the FDA. Now, the FDA is stuck with a particular phrase that I think dominates the reason for a lot of the craziness that comes out of there. And that phrase is safe and effective if taken as directed. This phrase makes absolutely no sense when it comes to addictive drugs. It's like safe and effective if taken as directed. If you're addicted to it, how can you take it as directed? You're not going to do it. So when the FDA approves things, they don't seem to take into account the reality of addiction. If you look for things like black box warnings, there's a black box warning on Vicodin and on Norco, but the black box warning has nothing to do with opioids. It has to do with the acetaminophen and the potential for liver toxicity, which is a relatively rare event compared to the 16,000 people who died from prescription opioids in the past year. So it's just nuts. That's the way the black box warning reads. This whole thing with pediatric OxyContin actually just blew me away. Not only because, like Andrew says, they didn't have an advisory committee meeting, but because of the fact that we're talking about people with developing brains. The NIDA has done a lot of research on marijuana.
We really have to demand change now, and the time has come. We can't wait any longer. We're going to lose a whole nother generation. I'm going to end this broadcast right now, and pretty soon we will be marching to Capitol, and I will come back, so please come back and join us.